Lila shockingly said Harkonnen to Mother Chula during her Agony ritual in Dune, Prophecy Episode 2. Dune, Prophecy is a 6-part series based on the 2012 novel Sisterhood of Dune, which was written by original Dune author Frank Herbert's son, Brian, and Kevin J. Anderson. The story takes place more than 10,000 years before the rise of Paul Atreides, which is chronicled in Denis Villeneuve's Dune, 2020, and Dune, Part 2, 2024. Dune, Prophecy reveals the origins of the powerful shadow sisterhood known as the Bene Gesserit and how they manipulated the fate of humankind. Dune, Prophecy Episode 1 The Hidden Hand introduces Emily Watson's Valia Harkonnen, a fierce and calculated leader, and her biological sister, Chula Harkonnen. Dune, Prophecy Episode 2 reveals what happened to Lila and her grandmother, Reverend Mother Dorothea, after Chula and Valia Harkonnen encouraged her to prematurely endure a life-threatening ritual known as the Agony. Valia had been anticipating the reckoning, otherwise known as the Tiran Arafel, for years, and wanted Lila to visit the spirit of her great-grandmother, Mother Superior Rakela, for guidance. The Tiran Arafel involves a holy judgment brought on by a tyrant. Lila said Harkonnen before she died in Dune, Prophecy Episode 2, what it means. Lila channeled her grandmother Dorothea who had a chilling message. Lila, Chloe Lee, lost in her thoughts before going to sleep in Dune, Prophecy Season 1 EP1 image via Max. One of the most stunning developments in Dune, Prophecy Episode 2 is Lila's tragic death during the Agony ritual. Sister Chula Harkonnen, the biological sister of Mother Reverend Superior Valia Harkonnen, had taken Lila under her wing as one of her most exceptional and promising pupils. Despite their closeness, Chula never revealed the true nature of Lila's mother's death, who died during childbirth, and Dorothea's death, who was killed years ago by Valia using the Bene Gesserit power known as the Voice. Chula is initially hesitant about Lila undergoing the Agony ritual without the proper training. However, Valia insists that it is necessary to ask Rakela about the impending reckoning known as Tiran Arafel. Chula tells Lila to follow the light when she is lost in the ominous spiritual realm with her entire ancestral line. Although reconnecting with her ancestors may have sounded like a pleasant experience, it was especially harrowing for the inexperienced Lila, who was unaware of Valia's betrayal of her mother, Dorita, until it was too late. At first, Lila accomplishes the mission and channels Rakela, who warns about the key to the reckoning being one born twice. Once in blood, once in spice. A revenant full of scars. A weapon born of war on a path too short. Soon after, Lila finds her grandmother, who has a chilling message for Chula and Valia. Which Harkonnen was Lila referring to during the Agony ritual? She was speaking directly to Valia and the entire Harkonnen family line. Chula, Olivia Williams, Valia's sister in Dune, Prophecy Season 1 EP1 image via Max. During the final moments of Dune, Prophecy Episode 2, Lila sits up fully possessed by the scorned spirit of her grandmother, who was formerly in line to be Mother Superior after the death of Rakela. Lila looks directly at Chula and says with an aggressive sneer, Harkonnen, addressing Chula but also more specifically, Valia. Dorothea announces in front of the room of sisters in training that she plans on taking the Bene Gesserit's hope in the form of Lila as payback for Valia taking her life and stealing her rightful place as Mother Superior. After this message is delivered, Lila is seen in the dark spiritual realm embracing her grandmother as she dies in Chula's arms. Lila was raised by Chula in the sisterhood. She was told her mother died during childbirth. She was aware that her great-grandmother was the powerful Rakela but was never told the truth about her grandmother Dorothea, as that would have completely destroyed her belief in Valia, Chula, and the Bene Gesserit sisterhood. Chula basically raised Lila as her own but she is not her actual mother. Now that the Harkonnen have lost one of their pupils in the sisterhood, the integrity of their school will likely be questioned and some of the other sisters in training may want out. Dorothea taking Lila's life protected her, in a way, from being controlled and used by the Harkonnen and may end up sparing her from the impending reckoning. Is Lila really dead in Dune, Prophecy? The poison from the Agony ritual took her life. Unfortunately, Lila is actually dead at the end of Dune, Prophecy. Before the Agony ritual begins, she is informed that there is no antidote for the blue poison that incites the Agony experience. It's quite remarkable how insensitive Valia was to Lila's life when she instructed Chula to conduct the ritual while she tended to matters on Salusa Secundus. Chula regrettably went forward with the ceremony despite Lila's unpreparedness. While Valia was thinking about the future of the Sisterhood and the Imperium, Lila's blood, as well as Dorothea's, are ultimately on her hands. She may be forced to answer for Lila's death in future episodes of Dune, Prophecy.